Hey everyone, and welcome back to Community Builds. This week we ended up having a little, impromptu challenge. If you're on the Discord, don't know what I'm talking about. If not, it was a little lowrider challenge. And like I said, we were just kind of chatting about stuff, and it kind of popped up, hey, lowriders would be fun or something, and we ended up building a bunch. So, if you can hear any thumping or anything, it's just my neighbors thumping around upstairs, but either way, let's get into this. First one is mine, actually. Thought I'd show one of my builds for once. There's clearly a couple things I've missed painting, but this was just a quick get my idea out of my head. It is somewhat based off of a 64 Impala. I just called it 64 Lowrider. I'll probably upload it after recording this, but either way, as I said, it's based off a 64 Impala. As you saw, it is super laggy. I don't know why. On the ground, it's laggy, but if I lift it up, it's not laggy. I don't get it. It makes no sense. Usually it's the opposite. I forgot to also attach this back to the controller. But either way, nothing special under the hood because I've been working on suspension. As you'll see in a minute, it's a little work, but engine bay, lots of room for an engine, but suspension work first. Plain interior, same thing. I'm still working on other stuff. The trunk, still the same thing. You can kind of see the suspension there. And then I laid out the stuff for now in kind of the same way hydraulic pumps and tanks would be. But either way, I'll close the hood and the trunk really quick. Mind the lag for a moment. Mind the lag for a moment. Because it can hop up and down. But as you saw, it has some spring glitch going on. Somewhere in the front, I believe. Because the front doesn't like to hop at all. But the back doesn't seem so restricted. That would be Facebook in the background. But aside from that, it's not bad. It's fun to just bounce around in. But yeah, there's definite spring glitch in the front. And then if I can get the timing right, and there's something going on in the back, as you can tell. Definitely a little bit of spring glitch, but just a typical 3-link. I've been using this for a long time if you want to see how to build it. And then same with the front. Old designs, new car. But if I can get the timing just right, it's kind of turning. It doesn't really want to here. Oh, there we go. There's a good turn. Either way, let's move on to next one. And I'm also going to check what that ding was quick. Okay. So, have a drink. The next creation this week is Small Hatch version 2 by Ripsaw711. This is their second attempt at a small scale hatch. It's powered by a transverse turbocharged in 4, tuned for a bit of oversteer so it's easy to drive. And then it's only got lights. So it's like the other one, except a little bit better probably. It looks really similar too. The engine, lots of little details. Your rear end there, simple suspension. At least on the back. Probably glitch welded. It's a little interior, holders and stuff. Look underneath really quick. Go, bottom of the engine, as I said, just glitch welded suspension. Seems to work really, really well. I'm surprised. Let's see how this handles. I don't really remember how the other one handled, but this definitely has a lot of understeer, that's for sure. I should get rid of that tree. But, as you said, oversteer, not understeer. Oversteer, I'd rather oversteer than understeer, get the back end out, and then have to correct it, rather than understeer and just blatantly run into a wall. Because this thing, for example, it just goes exactly where I want it to. And it handles the bumps really well, even though it's pretty low and only uses the sport suspension. Yes, the sports. It handles really well. And it's actually a lot of fun to drive. This would be great on a little rally track. And I like how you used a certain setting on the engine, like a certain upgrade level to get the sound, at least it seems like it. This is a lot of fun. This car is, I'm gonna say, perfect for this, really. It does have a lot of glitch welding, which makes it a bit of a pain to build, but this is awesome. In survival, for getting back and forth to places, this would be incredible. Absolutely incredible. For the most part, you could build a lot of this in survival. It's just certain things like that wouldn't be quite the same and that. But yeah, that's awesome. On to the next creation is Hellboy Ensenada Rally Edition by words. Lianen. Probably pronouncing it wrong still, but maybe you can tell me how. Ooh, it looks like it has drive shafts. Looks like an older Jeep or Ford. Looks a lot like an older Jeep. Maybe a Dodge. A little laggy, but not bad. This looks really good. Really good. I like it. My first idea is how much, or question, I should say, is how much flex does it have? Got a lot of lag while it's moving, but while it's asleep, it's not bad. And not bad either. That's about what I was expecting. For this kind of vehicle, that's really good. The hood opens, but none of the rest of the body does. Not sure where. Up here. There we go. It's big V8 in it. That looks really good. All the switches glitch welded into one spot. That's what it looks like. No, it's a bolt with a switch and a button. Okay. Intakes, radiator. This looks really good. Close up the hood. Transmission tonneau and everything. Gauges, looks like an air vent. Shifter. Ah, I was hoping that opened. Even if it was just a little single slot in the middle that was open, that would be awesome. Exhaust, straight axles. And I want to take a little look at these drive shafts. That's interesting. Do they move with the axles or separately? Separately, okay. I wonder what's causing all the lag then. It's interesting. Because with how this is built, it shouldn't really lag so much. But either way, let's take it for a spin. We've got the normal lights, horn, and then the hood. Once again, a bit of glitch welding just for like body lines and whatnot. Probably on the engine. But this looks really good, and it handles really good. I'm just trying to figure out why it's so laggy. That doesn't make any sense. It really shouldn't be. Unless something else is also causing lag. But, doubt it. It's off the lip. It's not sleeping. Yeah. I don't have anywhere to really test this off-road. Let's kinda go over here a little bit. Sounds interesting. Lights for the door frames. I like this. This is awesome. I like vehicles that just look proper in the game, like they're supposed to be in it. What is that? Don't hit the truck or the helicopter. Let's get back on the pad here. I'm gonna see... Oh, okay. I like that. That looks cool. Get out of the truck. Oh, there's no roof. Just the lights looked different and kind of weird with wedges or slopes which welded into it. This is awesome. I really like it. Put a chest in the back, be a bed, put like a camper shell on it or something. Popper. That'd be so cool. Another great vehicle for survival. And I have a feeling this one will be too. This is Rod Wagon. Oh, you submitted two this week. Either way, Rod Wagon by Ripsaw711. This is their attempt at a lowrider rat rod. Ooh, solid axle suspension in the rear and a single wishbone in the front. This is more of a show car, so performance went out the window. You know what? Just because you said that, I'm driving it first. I'm ignoring everything else and just driving it first. See what happens. And it actually handles pretty good. I'll lift it up. It doesn't handle nearly as good when it's lifted up. That's kind of funny. Tons of understeer and then lower it, and it has tons of oversteer. That's awesome. Oh, there's a lot more wood here than I thought. And it's stuck. Okay. So, now that we've driven it, it handles good, it sounds good. Let's, oh, I like how you put the duck on the shifter. That's funny. There we go. There we go. Little duck. It's adorable. Good looking interior. I love how you made it like a tube chassis with a body wrapped around it and managed to fit it all in vanilla. Like, I don't even do that. It's big V8. See the front suspension there with the spring, pistons. Ooh, there might be some interesting work pistons. And we've got straight axle in the back. Simple two-link. Up. Interesting. Oh, okay. I thought it was like had some logic going on for the front, but it's just a pipe that stops it. But that drops it to such a perfect height for handling, it seems. Like, on the ground, it handled so well. I was impressed. And then on flat surface, it's better lifted. That makes no sense. This thing's backwards. On solid ground, it handles better lifted. On dirt and stuff, it handles better lowered. That is so confusing. And then a nice radiator that's all glitch welded and it's cool. I really like this. This goes well with my hot rod, which I conveniently got back. It won't load. Wow. This is so old it won't load it anymore. My hot rod is so old it has 3 shocks on each corner. By the way, this is really cool. I really like it. And once again, it would go really well. It's also got very minimal glitch welding. The rear tires, the grill, and then the interior to get the cage and seats to fit with the dash and stuff. So really, you could do this on survival quite easily. I know I compare things to survival a lot, but I'm really excited for survival, especially the next update. A little bit of a look at the bottom. This looks cool, I like it, but on to the next one, which is, excuse me, 1963, the year my dad was born, C10 Lowrider by DirtPaw13. Do left, right, hood. This is a replica of a 63 Chevrolet C10 with modifications that make it perfect for hitting switches and driving slow. I love that. Nothing like cruising and hitting switches. Ooh, the front wheels look a little unhappy. Let's kind of reset it and yeah. But it looks good. It looks really good. It looks just like a C10 to me. This is awesome. It's one thing that I've always found weird about C10s is the pillars go forwards, not backwards. 3-link, lots of bed space. Nice interior. No doors, however. Could be a hood. I'm gonna see if the seat opens it. Nice glitch welded seats. Alright. 5 was the hood. Okay. Ooh. Nice big V8. Even looks old. That's nice. As it rolls backwards on its own. Yeah, this is nice. 2 engines in there for actually powering it. You can see the suspension. So, let's go with the back and the front just to kind of lift it up, get a good look. Simple, looks like C-arm suspension. A-arm? No. Double C-arm, like my old trophy truck. And like I said, 3-link in the back. And it hops better than mine. See, if I didn't use springs on mine, it would actually hop. I'll probably build a new version of it that is much better, but this is great. I personally think it would have been better with buttons, but here we go, 3-wheeling. I forgot to do that with mine, but I love 3-wheeling. There we go. Going slow and hitting switches. Just kinda the opposite way I want to go. This is cool. A little bit of body work, because the back wheels, as you can see, get a little stuck. But this is awesome. Should use logic gates so you could, there we go, hop with all of them at once. This is awesome. What am I trying to do here? The wheel is stuck. There we go. Just one side. I can't hit them at the same time. Either way, this is awesome. I'd love to see, like, just a ton of lowriders in a parking lot in this. Just everyone hanging out. Some posing, some doing a little hopping competition. That'd be cool. Like an actual lowrider thing in this. But, either way, that is it for this one. I'm going to move on to the next one, which is also a Chevy C10. However, this is a real drive Chevy C10 lowrider prototype made by Stealthy Green. A prototype for a lowrider C10 in a realistic drive car. Bunch of controls placed on the roof of the truck due to lack of space in the cab. Passenger seat for better access to buttons on top. Buttons and to hop. Okay, around. Okay, cool. So basically, what I gather is the driver's seat is for mainly driving, and then the passenger seat's for like hopping and stuff. Door. This looks really good. Like the last one, this looks amazing. Interesting looking 2-link. That would actually work really well. I'm interested. The pictures that you sent of this looked really good. I don't think the hood opens. It looks like this does... Oh, it's back there. There we go. There's the bed. I like how you put stained wood in it like an old truck. That looks cool. I can't remember what the bed in the other one was like. If it was like that or not. And then we've got a real drive interior. For those that don't know, basically, instead of using a seat, you use buttons and switches. One's to turn on the engine when it goes, buttons turn left and right, so on and so forth. So, let's get in. I love the color. I love deep blues. Go. Door. I'll assume that starts the engine. This one should go forwards. Yep. Yeah, I got stuck already. I figured it would. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. I just tried getting in a seat that doesn't exist. Even I'm not used to driving these things. Alright, let's go. Doesn't handle too bad. I'm stuck. Uh-oh. Doesn't handle too bad while you're outside, but the typical clipping issue for scrap mechanic. I'd like to find a way to clip myself through things like the warehouses. That'd be fun. Let's break the game. Either way, that is the truck for exterior stuff. The rest of the buttons are most likely lights and reverse. So, let's hop in the passenger seat and get to hopping. So that's the front. It's like we have a I-beam kind of suspension. No springs yet again to get rid of the spring glitch. I wish I thought of that. Oh my god, that's a lot of power. Alright, that's the corners individually. And then hold the front, hold the back. Holy shit. Excuse my language. That hops really high. And then lock on. Alright, let's see if I can. There we go. It pushes the wheels through the thing. Or at least it was. There we go. Another thing is vehicles don't really like to hop when they have power to the rear wheels locked. So I'm going to do that just for now. I don't plan on driving it again. So now it should hop a tiny bit better. A little bit smoother. There we go. Now that the back axle and back end can kind of move up under the front, we might even get the back to come off the ground a little bit. Maybe not. This is awesome. Three-wheel? Nope! That works. Alright, let's get it back on its wheels, and I'm gonna try and three-wheel again. There we go. Thankfully it doesn't have a windshield. Alright, so that's that one. So then I need that one. Ooh, interesting. Okay. There we go. I'd try cruising around like this, but I kinda can't. Hello! Boyo! This one might even turn better than mine did. If it wasn't quite so powerful. See, that's one nice thing about having suspension though, is it makes this a little bit easier. It allows it to kind of flex as it should. But either way, this is awesome. It hops way too high. I would turn those way down. But that's a lot of fun. I love lowriders. They're so much fun to just mess around with, but real ones, they're like actual works of art. If you've ever seen a real lowrider, they're incredible. Pinstriping, airbrushing, engraving, like even the chassis gets stuff. But either way, last build for today is Community Builds Lowrider by Dusty Red 762. No description. This looks like an old, oh, what is it? Not a Cadillac. Town car maybe? I'm not sure, but it looks like an older car. I'm trying to think of the name. I can't right now. This is awesome. No hood, no doors, no trunk, but don't really need them. So I will get onto the bottom really quick. Normal steering. And looks like we have pistons on the back. Huh, I wonder if there's anything on the front. Let's see. Lights, so that's, oh, there is. Okay, I see now. You just used a controller. That makes it so simple. And then there's the back. Go. See if it'll hop. There we go. Maybe for the next lowrider competition, because I want to do one again. Not for next week, but we'll do one again. We'll see if anyone can get, like, more specifically the suspension to work well. This is awesome. I like this. It works exactly how it should. Little hops. It still hops really high, I'm surprised. Is it three-wheel? Oh, it does! Yay! And it actually drives around on 3 wheels. I don't think mine even would. Yeah. That is awesome. And then there's the switches down there. Engine. A lot of glitch welding it looks like for the... excuse me, the grill. And then a duck. But this is awesome. I like it. I like all Lowriders. What does this button do? Oh, there we go. I flip it. That would be that one. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. I know mine wouldn't flip. Mine flips because of spring glitch. And I don't know if the other ones would have, but that's always one of my goals with a lowrider is to try and flip it. But either way, that's it for today's builds, I guess. I'm thinking next week, someone, I can't remember who at the moment, but someone suggested Bozoku, I think that's the name. I know it's B-O-Z-O-K-U, Bozoku. Either way, it's a crazy, just crazy modification style from Japan, I think. And I believe it was basically, you don't want us to mod our cars? Well, we're gonna do it to the extreme, just to shove it in your face kind of thing. So, that's next week. I'll also mention that on the Discord. But either way, as usual, if you have a creation that you would like to send in, you can send in anything you want. Doesn't have to do with the challenge, doesn't have to deal with cars, anything you want as long as it's appropriate. Upload it to the workshop. Once it's uploaded to the workshop, make sure that it's set so that at least anyone with the link can see it. Copy your link at the top, and then in the description of the video will be a link to my Discord group. In there, under vanilla creations for now, post your creation. And on Friday, Saturday, I will check them out. Mods don't work still, so just vanilla. But either way, as always, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.